To make changes to your options on your Oasis setup page, first log into your setup. At this page, click on the Edit button in the line for the installation whose settings you want to edit. Click on the button for Options. Here you will find a list of settings having to do with functionality, languages, and displays that can be configured by you. The default settings can be used without changes, but you may find ways you want to customize the program for your library. This drop-down menu lets you choose which type of search will be the default. Choose the maximum number of holding records that will display for an individual item in Details mode. Select the number of seconds Oasis can remain idle before it automatically resets. Select the number of seconds that a timeout warning will display, allowing the patron to extend the session before Oasis automatically resets. Choose the number of items to display per page in a list of results. Amazon links allow the patron to connect to Amazon.com to view editorial and customer reviews, related items, copies available for purchase, and more. Click On to enable these links. Having an Amazon Associate ID allows you to earn commission on items purchased by patrons who connect to the Amazon website via your Amazon links. If you enabled Amazon links and have an ID, type it here. If you want to display cover images, leave the setting at Local to use images in your local picture table, or Syndetics if you have a subscription to Syndetic Solutions. If you have a subscription to Syndetic Solutions, Syndetics will display detailed content data about your items. This content data will display on the Details page if this setting is on. Choose which subfields of the call number will appear in the Details holding display. Click Off to disable any of the search types. Choose the index that will be selected by default on the standard search page. Click Anywhere, or click First Configurable Attribute to use the first attribute in the search configuration as set in Configuration Editor. Select the language you want to display by default when Oasis is launched. Click Off to disable any of the other languages. The book bag allows patrons to save search results. Click Off to disable the book bag feature. This option allows patrons to save search results in their book bag to a storage medium such as a disk or a flash drive. This option allows patrons to email the list of items in their book bag. This option saves all items placed in the book bag if a patron signs on anytime during his or her session. If the patron never signs on, all items in the book bag are deleted when Oasis resets. Click Off to disable Persistent Book Bag. For more information, see the video about using the book bag feature. This option allows patrons to view information about their account, such as current and past transactions. Click Off to disable the My Account feature. The next few settings apply to the patron account features. Click Off to disable any of these features. Account information, current transactions, historical transactions, and change sign-in and/or password. The next few settings enable links for additional patron account features. Click On to show the links. Click Off to disable and hide the links. Click Access to only show and enable the links when the patron is logged in with the appropriate permissions. renewing items, reserving items or canceling reserves, booking equipment or rooms, requesting items by interlibrary loan. This option allows you to indicate an email address that will receive a blind carbon copy of each interlibrary loan request, if desired. When search progress is enabled, during the search process, a window shows blue and yellow balls moving to indicate that the search is happening. The next group of options has to do with the formats and sort order for different types of records. For each record type, select the format that will display by default on the results page. For each record type, select the format that will display by default on the details page. For each record type, select the sorted order that search results and book bag pages will display by default. Enable Show Preferences allows for the display of the Mandarin databases and libraries on the search page as well as under the library's link if this is set to false. Select True to display the databases and libraries only under the library's link. Enable Stop Words allows the program not to include small common words such as articles, some prepositions, and so forth in the search process. Enable Spellcheck allows the program to check search terms entered against the built-in dictionary to catch possibly misspelled words. Click Save to apply and save these settings to your library options in Setup. All of these settings may not be available in your setup. If there are settings here that you would like to change from the default, but they do not show in your setup, please contact Mandarin Technical Support.